Audie Murphy's life remains one of the most remarkable yet tragic stories to emerge from the 20th century. Born into poverty and hardship, he rose to become the most decorated American soldier of World War II, only to battle invisible wounds long after the war ended. His journey from a struggling Texas farm boy to a national hero and Hollywood actor is both inspiring and sobering. While his courage on the battlefield is legendary, the deeper truth behind his life reveals a complex man shaped by loss, responsibility, and the enduring psychological toll of war. Early life and hardship. Audie Leon Murphy was born on June 20th, 1925 in Kingston, Texas, into a large and impoverished sharecropping family. As the seventh of 12 children, he grew up during the Great Depression, when survival itself was a daily struggle. His father abandoned the family when Audie was still young, leaving his mother to raise the children under dire circumstances. When she died while Audie was just 16, he was forced to step into adulthood overnight. With only a fifth-grade education, he left school and worked various jobs to support his siblings. Responsibility at a young age. Murphy's early years were defined by responsibility and resilience. He hunted to provide food, picked cotton for meager wages, and took on any labor he could find. These experiences hardened him, but also instilled a strong sense of duty and determination. Despite the crushing poverty, he developed a quiet toughness and independence that would later define his military career. His childhood was not marked by dreams of glory, but by survival. These formative struggles built the mental endurance that would later carry him through some of the most dangerous moments of World War II. Determined to serve in 1942, shortly after the United States entered World War II, Murphy attempted to enlist in the armed forces. Initially rejected by both the Navy and the Marine Corps for being underweight and too small, he refused to give up. Standing only 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighing just over 110 pounds, he hardly looked like a soldier. However, the Army eventually accepted him. What he lacked in physical size, he made up for in determination. His persistence to serve reflected not only patriotism, but also a desire to rise above his difficult past. Rise on the battlefield, Murphy quickly proved himself in combat. Serving in campaigns across North Africa, Italy, France, and Germany, he gained a reputation for bravery and leadership. Fellow soldiers admired his fearlessness and quick thinking under pressure. He consistently placed himself in danger to protect others, often volunteering for risky missions. His ability to remain calm and decisive in chaotic situations set him apart. Despite his youth, he demonstrated the instincts of a seasoned leader. Each battle added to his growing legend, as he became known as one of the most dependable and courageous soldiers in his unit. Medal of Honor Heroism. On January 26, 1945, near Holtzwihr, France, Murphy performed the act that would define his legacy. Facing an advancing German company, he ordered his men to retreat while he stayed behind to hold the position. Climbing onto a burning tank destroyer, he used its machine gun to fend off the enemy for over an hour. Despite being wounded and outnumbered, he continued fighting while directing artillery fire. His actions saved his unit and halted the German advance. For this extraordinary bravery, he was awarded the Medal of Honor at just 19 years old. Most decorated soldier. By the end of World War II, Murphy had received every major U.S. combat award for valor. His honors included the Distinguished Service Cross, 2 Silver Stars, the Bronze Star, and 3 Purple Hearts. In total, he earned 33 awards and decorations from the United States and Allied nations. This made him the most decorated American soldier of the war. His story captured the imagination of the public, turning him into a national symbol of courage. However, behind the medals and recognition, Murphy carried deep emotional scars that would follow him for the rest of his life. Struggles with PTSD returning home as a celebrated hero, Murphy faced a different kind of battle. He suffered from what was then called battle fatigue, now recognized as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. He experienced insomnia, nightmares, and periods of intense anxiety. Unlike many of his contemporaries, Murphy spoke openly about his struggles, refusing to hide his condition. He advocated for better treatment and understanding of veterans' mental health issues. His willingness to address these challenges publicly helped break the stigma surrounding psychological trauma, though he continued to suffer privately despite his efforts to raise awareness. Hollywood career. Murphy eventually transitioned into a career in Hollywood, where he appeared in over 40 films. His most famous role came in the 1955 film To Hell and Back, based on his autobiography in which he portrayed himself. The movie was a major success and introduced his wartime story to a broader audience. He also starred in numerous westerns and war films, becoming a recognizable figure in American cinema. Despite his success, Murphy remained humble about his acting abilities, often downplaying his talent and focusing instead on simply doing his job. Expanding his talents beyond acting, Murphy explored other creative pursuits, including songwriting. He wrote several country and western songs, some of which were recorded by well-known artists of the time. He also made appearances on television and contributed to military-related programming, supporting public understanding of the armed forces. His collaborations with writers and filmmakers helped him maintain a steady presence in entertainment. Even as he built a career in Hollywood, Murphy never lost his connection to the military community, continuing to advocate for veterans and support initiatives related to national service. Conclusion: Audie Murphy's life is a powerful blend of heroism and hardship. From a childhood marked by poverty and loss to unparalleled military achievements and a successful acting career, his journey was extraordinary. Yet, the deeper truth behind his story lies in the lasting impact of war on the human mind. Murphy's openness about his struggles with PTSD was ahead of its time and remains significant today. His legacy is not only one of bravery, but also of honesty and resilience. Ultimately, his story reminds us that even the greatest heroes can carry unseen burdens long after the battle ends.